going on, everybody? This is Jacob Viral. Today on the single 12 build, I'm working on the back hatch. So there's a couple pieces of wood that I actually had in here. If you previously watched my videos, y'all would know that if you paid attention. Where I actually pocket filled these. It was with some of my spare wood I had. So I had a pocket fill across here. I had a pocket right here and there. So this is the back hatch area. And this is probably one of the most important topics to know when it comes to audio for no-wall builds and trunk builds is where is your bass output coming from your box, especially the port area? Where is it the bass reflecting off of? So with this open, it still gives you output in the vehicle, but there's not an area wall point for where your system is reflecting off of. So like bouncing off of the sound waves. So with this being, see how flimsy it was? So what I'm doing with this is actually doing a test. I spent a couple hours putting all this in. I had literally like all of these screws holding into this. I zipped into the back panel. This isn't the most efficient way, but this is what I did when I had the 10. And I think I remember gaining like almost half a dB just by adding that wood panel in. But with my box being where it is, I got like 50 screws into the bottom of the platform. This box is not moving now. I knew that was the right location when I installed it. That's why it is where it is. But how do I know if I would gain or lose by removing those wood panels that I added from my 10? I don't know. So if I currently close this, I just took these wood panels off. So let's hope it closes. All right. So right here, if you look at the distance from the back of your box for your port to the back of the hatch, that gives you a certain length. So here, 1 second. Let me grab my tape measure. So this is a very important factor for no wall systems. People that are in SUVs or whatever, trunks, the location from the back of your box. An average rule of thumb a lot of people normally do is like 10 to 12 inches. Up to 8 inches, 6 inches. I've even seen people literally have like 2 inches from the back. So this is the back panel side here. And then the back of the vehicle. So I'm hitting the back. So it's right at, if you can see, almost 10 inches, a little under 10, and that was without the wood. With the wood, it would have gone up to around 8.5 inches, 8.5 inches. So it means that the back of my box is a little close to the hatch. So I'm hoping I gain by taking out that wood. It would sound really crazy if I do because of the matter of all of this dead space inside of here that it's getting into. And it's escaping. I haven't done any Dynamat. I would have to get more in order to do this. But that would be a test I'd do if I gain, is add Dynamat to this. Otherwise, I'm going to seal these back off. But you won't know until you test. And that's what's one of the things you want to do with a vehicle. Is if you're trying to get those output and get rid of rattle. To be honest, if I gain, it'll be more rattle. But if I gain on the meter and I'm louder, then that means that there's going to be more rattle on the back end, but you gain on the front end. So you get more output in your cabin, in your vehicle, but you lose on the back end. When it comes to output, you're going to get a lot more. But that's something I'm working on today. And we'll find out how the output goes on that. So stay tuned for a video update on that as well. And it's not the prettiest by no means, for sure, but that's what I'm working with. If you have any suggestions or criticism, comments, let me know. I know there's a lot of routes for this. I've even seen people go into extreme measures where they weld with steel plates on the back, but I'm not doing that. So thanks for watching, and stay tuned for build updates on that. So that's where I stand with that right now.